Ladies and gentlemen, fasten your seatbelts and prepare your taste buds as we embark on a relentless journey through the kingdom of brews. Welcome to the realm of intoxicating flavors and head-banging beer reviews.
What's up, everybody? It's the Ginger Yeti, and I'm checking in from home. It's New Year's Day. Happy New Year's, everybody. If you saw my short, I went to the Browns versus Jets game. Browns crushed the Jets. They've clinched a playoff berth. They're 11-5, one of the best seasons they've had as far back as I can remember. Go Browns. It's an amazing time to be a Browns fan. So today I have a beer for you called 1664 Blanc from Kronenbourg Brewery. And Kronenbourg Brewery is out of France. This is a French beer. And they are a Carlsberg Group brewery. Because, you know, everybody has to be part of some major conglomerate nowadays, it seems like. It's not the evil empire big, but it's still pretty big. Carlsberg Group has over 702 beers on their roster, which that is pretty crazy. But let's get back to this beer. So there's a couple things I wanted to read to you about this. First of all, the brewery. Kronenbourg 1664 is the most sold French beer in the world and the market leader for high-end premium beers. It was named after the year the Hat family, the founders of Kronenbourg, first started commercial brewing. Kronenbourg is the fifth oldest beer brand in the world that still exists today. That's pretty cool. Its golden hues and delicate bitterness comes from selecting the best hops, the Stressel Spot, I hope I didn't mispronounce that, I'm sure I did, and the unique know-how of Kronenbourg's master brewers from over 300 years. Stressel Spalt is also named the caviar of hops by the expert master brewers around the world for its low bitterness and aromatic qualities. Its specific soil and culture technique requirements make it rare and quite unique to the Alsace region and Kronenbourg recipes. Well, that's pretty cool. You don't often see French beers, at least not here in the Ohio area, anyways. Now, as far as the beer goes, first thing it says on Untapped, ABV may be 4.5 depending on the market. And this one is 5.0. And that's pretty interesting. Now, if you've watched a Beer Day with TK, we've discussed this a couple times and noted this. Sometimes you'll go on Untapped or Beer Advocate and it'll say a different ABV than what's on the can or bottle. And maybe that's the reason why. I guess different places have different ABVs. But this is the first time I've seen it noted on Untapped. 1664 Blanc is an original wheat beer. It is a different, fresh, and fruity white beer, slightly bitter with hints of citrus and coriander spices. With its modern and elegant blue bottle, 1664 Blanc is perfectly adapted to all moments of conviviality. Now that's probably the first time I've had a beer in a blue bottle. You can't really see it right now. Hopefully you'll see it better once I pour the beer out. But I can't recall ever having a beer in a blue bottle. And I wonder if the blue glass blocks out some sort of UVs or if it's just a gimmick. Now on the bottle, this is a 330 milliliter, 11.2 ounce bottle. This bottle was exclusively created for 1664 Blanc. Brewed and bottled, Kronenbourg Supply Company, 67210, Aubernay, France. Imported by St. Kilian Importing Company. Ingredients: water, barley malt, wheat, glucose syrup. That's interesting. Aromatic caramel, flavor, and hops. Spices are sweet orange peel and coriander. Glucose syrup. I don't think I've ever seen that on as a ingredient either. I mean, that's just sugar, but it's interesting. It's labeled as that. Well, I have had this beer once before. Before I opened it, I had it in 2015, somewhere in Switzerland. Although I don't remember it. I don't remember if it was good or bad. I gave it a 3.0, which is an average score, I guess. Let's see what I think about it this time. On Untapped, it gets a 3.49 with 195,000 check-ins. On Beer Advocate, it gets an 82 with 663 reviews. Wow. Excellent knobhead pour. Yep, I overflowed it. Good job, dummy. Oh, well, I guess I'm going to have to clean up a mess later. On the crown, it's just got the Kronenberg 1664 logo. And while I'm waiting for this 10 figures of knobhead pour to dissipate a little bit, we'll go ahead and talk about the color. And that's pretty much a pale straw. I mean, I'll give that a 2, I think, on the SRM chart. My beat up winemaker's SRM chart. As far as smell, I think I actually am getting a little bit of the coriander. A little bit of the coriander, a little bit of orange peel. But not much else, and it's a fairly faint smell. Well, I'm not going to sit here and wait all night, so I'm just going to try to chew through this head. Huzzah, everybody. First of all, it's a light beer. Very, very light bodied. Watery, but there is something more there. But it's very, very light. And for the flavors, they're also very light. I mean, I'm surprised that I only gave it a 3 on Untapped. It is a little difficult getting through that head. But you do get some of that coriander, some of those orange peel kind of flavors. And not much else. A lot of head. But that's surprisingly good. I mean, who knows, maybe I had a bad one, or my tastes have changed over the years. But I would give this a horns up. I forgot to mention, this was a gift from my buddy Abe. Not sure where he got it, but I really appreciate you bringing it home for me. Thank you for that. There's a date code on here. Not sure exactly what the date code reads, other than I believe it's 2023. Maybe July 27th of 2023, I'm not quite sure. But it still seems fresh to me. It's really tasty beer. With that, I want to thank you all for watching. If you like my videos, please hit subscribe. Please hit that like button. Let me know down below what you think. Have you had other French beers? What's a good French beer? I've seen very few French beers, even in all my travels. And until next time, make sure you all embrace the adventure.